Hi, and welcome to another segment of the Sequire Spotlight with your host, me, Carmel Fisher, also the VP of Platform Services here at Sequire Shrax. Today, we're highlighting Energy and Water Development Corp with the OTC ticker EAWD. I have with me today CEO Irma Velazquez. I hope I said that correct. Irma, welcome.
You did perfectly, Vika. Thank you very, very much. It's a pleasure to be here and have the opportunity to talk about EAWD.
Yes, we're so excited because water and energy are such important elements in our daily lives, right? So please tell us how your company is structured and what it is that you focus on in this industry.
Of course, Energy and Water Development Corporation, which is the full title of EAWD, which is also our symbol for OTCQB. This company has been working for almost a decade, really, in the research and development for the more sustainable solutions for the generation of water principle. And now, with the time, our challenge was to really how to face as well the supply of energy for the generation of water while you are using the condensation process. So this is why the company was working in research and development, working in pro bono basis. The company is also a United Nations certified vendor. So we work in several projects, testing technologies, gathering the data. Why? Because we knew what was coming. The fact that, unfortunately, the scientists were not listening was very bad because we are now in this situation. So today, what is a crisis, yes, is true. It's also an opportunity for companies like EAWD, because we are now today able to offer off-grid, self-sustainable energy supply solution for the generation of water. So many places in the world, even developed countries, are facing this challenge today. But also, at the same time, they are facing the challenge of energy scarcity due to mainly, geopolitical situations that we are living. So, and also the climate change, which is challenging the process of the normal processes to generate the energy. So EAWD focus and offer off-grid, self-sufficient energy supply, atmosphere water generation process or systems, which are customized and based on the needs of the projects. And we are also have the solutions to off-grid power systems, which we are using mainly today for the establishment of off-grid electrical charging stations.
Wonderful. Really so important work I believe you're doing. And I know this firsthand, being from South Africa, Johannesburg in particular. I'm in constant conversations with family, friends, all of my networks there. And it is still a very big problem with load shedding happening nearly daily for hours on end, affecting businesses, affecting people's personal usage of energy and water. So I see that you guys have a project that is launching there soon. Please tell us more about that, as I know many people would be interested to know this.
Working for more than 2 decades in emergency response in United Nations, I happen also to know Africa quite well. And South Africa, it has been a very unfortunately surprise for the region, because it's facing really a tremendous challenge of water scarcity. And what we are doing there, we've been invited with some private sector to develop some projects. And that's what we are doing today. We are testing some of the small systems in certain corners to see how it's working. And also we're trying to work as well with the community to incorporate these kind of solutions in developed projects that they have in South Africa. South Africa is a very great opportunity for the company today. We have very advanced projects now to be concluded. And but as well as Zambia, we work as well with in Yemen. We work as well in what is the other country that we are working? Zambia.
Oh no, I also noticed that there was some work being done in Uzbekistan, right? So you guys are really infiltrating places where this need is really high. I mean, do you want to shed some light on that latest news with Uzbekistan as well?
Uzbekistan is a project that we started to work very actively, but it got a little bit frozen because of the pandemic. And this is one of the examples that we are living today, that there are almost 2 or 3 projects that we have, including with Iraq, that the contracts were there, but we cannot move until the government doesn't finish to reestablish themselves after all these challenges that they live.
Right. Yeah, challenges all around. I'm curious about the technology that you guys use. Of course, certain countries are not equipped to do these off-grid situations, but I mean, I probably have just a small percentage of the knowledge that you're trying to offer us here today. So please tell us more about the technology and how you will help those ill-equipped companies to really be a part of this movement.
The self-sufficient energy supply atmosphere water generation is a patent filed by the company today, which is a solution that, as you can see in the background on my screen, we have one example of what can be the system. This is an engineering design that we set up sort of like a housing, which the envelope is a solar glass. And inside of this is going to house the atmosphere water generation and all the energy management system. So the idea for us is to offer the generation of water where you need it and in the quantities that you need it. And for that, we design, it's never going to be the same model. It's not a machine. It is really a system that we offer to generate the water. The problem in this planet is that the water is no more in the soil, unfortunately, because of the climate change. So there are places where it's no rain anymore, and you need to figure out how you bring back down the water. So this is a very interesting process, but it's atmospheric water generation always face 2 challenges, which is the excess that the energy that it needs to, it requires to function, and therefore the CO2 that produce. But we have overcome these challenges because our product is mobile. It's like a Lego. The performance is very efficient, since it requires only 100 watts per liter, which usually you see 250 to 350 watts per liter. So it's a big difference to take into consideration. And we make this completely self-sufficient energy supply. So you have the water and you have the energy, and we can put it anywhere where is required. However, these projects are obviously configured based on the environmental situations where you are going to use it. So we truly believe that this is a real solution that can overcome challenges, not as immediate for emergency responses, but also for the initial development of any region.
Wonderful. Thank you for that, insightful answer to that. So moving on to the stock of EAWD, we see recent news as well about having appointed core IR to do your IR relations as well as shareholder communications. Tell us how that's going and what the strategies are going forward to retain and increase those shareholders.
We need to be, we believe that the company needs to now prepare and surround themselves with a proper team. Core are, they have a large experience, good reputation. It's a good team, and they are also now helping us to prepare ourselves, because we are doing the uplisting to NASDAQ. So the core is understanding exactly everything what we are doing. We have two main areas that they are, let's say, in flying now, which is the atmospheric water generation, but also the off-grid charging stations. And the company of off-grid charging station is very, very active in Germany. So the company needs to be prepared now for the uplisting, and therefore it has hired Core IR, and it has hired Rive, another public relation company, as well as Globcom in Germany, to be prepared, to be ready to send the proper message. We are going to start to talk about the projects that we are now concluding. So it is the moment of the company to start really being active in the projects, deploying projects, being more proactive in operations. And of course, we need to have the proper people around us.
100%. And you know, this off-grid charging is such a hot topic because even in California, where I'm based, we get alerts often about not, leaving on our appliances or turning our lights off because there's too much pressure on that system. So I do see a big benefit for off-grid charging stations, given the influx and the new infrastructure ruling that we have to get all vehicles to be EV vehicles, and obviously charging needs to happen. So there's a big business here for EAWD, and I think a lot of exciting stuff to come. Is there anything else you want to add that investors should know about your portfolio, about your company, that they can look forward to, say, short-term, and the growth, the strategies, the marketing? What's in it for them?
I think the people should know that this is the time to join EAWD, because we are going to grow. We are going to, our stock, we truly believe, is completely undervalued, and things are going to change very quickly. So remember, the first arrived, the best served. So I invite really people to join us, take a look on us, work with us, and I'm pretty sure the future is brilliant for everybody. EAWD is very confident 2023 is going to be the great year.
Excellent. And I can attest to that. Again, there's a lot of growth opportunity for the need for off-grid charging. There's a lot of water shortages we're hearing of, a lot of countries in need of this support from EAWD. And with their structures in place, I definitely see room for growth, especially with the uplisting coming to NASDAQ. So we'll see an influx of institutions as well. So it's a good time to get on board.
Absolutely. And you are very welcome. Thank you very, very much for this opportunity to share.
You're absolutely welcome, Irma. Thank you. And let us know on the Sequire platform side how we can support all your initiatives. We have amazing solutions there to assist with all these exciting events happening. So reach out to our team, and please stay tuned for more. This is the Sequire Spotlight.
Thank you.